I'm Tracy Johnson from Cheese Needs and lead admin at Learn to Make Cheese, the largest group for cheesemakers on Facebook. And welcome to This Week in Cheese.
And now it's time for a top tip.
This is just a quick tutorial on how to use a bucket press. So first and foremost, you want to check that your bucket says number 2 on the bottom. This means it's HDPE, which is food safe. You're going to clean all around the inside of here. I use Star San. You're going to clean all around the outside of here. Your cheese goes into your mold in the cheesecloth. You put your follower in. You put this in the bottom bucket. You put the top bucket in, checking that it's moving freely, because then you know that the weight is going to be on your cheese and not it's wedged into the bucket. And then you need the weight. A milk jug filled with water is about 8.5 to 9 pounds. So that goes in there. If you have free weights, if you have heavy books, if you have bricks, it doesn't matter because it's away from your cheese in this bucket. Your cheese is nice and safe here.
New feature, book review.
So this week I'm reading The Cheese Wheel by Emma Young. Now you'll notice mine already has a few stains on it because I don't put this book down. I love this book. It's how to choose and pair cheese like an expert. And I think we'd all really like to feel like we're experts. Saint Nectaire AOP tells you all about the cheese, tells you where it's from, tells you what it pairs with. Right at the top, it tells you what it pairs with. Fabulous idea. And at the bottom, if you like this cheese, you may also like this cheese. Genius. Emma has dedicated this book to cheese. Well done for being utterly delicious. That thread of humour runs pretty much throughout the entire book. Emma's just fabulous. I love this. You can get this in all good bookstores now. I just flicked to a page of a cheese that I have recently tried, Cabrales. And it says, if you like Cabrales DOP, you'll also like very, very spicy things. And it says, if you have tried Cabrales, you will know about it. There is no, maybe I've tried it, maybe I can't quite remember. This is black and white, and she is not wrong. If you've tried Cabrales, you know you've tried Cabrales. This is The Cheese Wheel from Emma Young, the Cheese Explorer on Instagram. She's basically living the life that I dream of. She's a World Cheese Award judge. She teaches at Mons. She travels all over the place. This weekend, she's doing a special at Chiswick Cheese Market with 2-time Affineur of the Year, Perry. Hugely jealous. Her book is fabulous. If you have a gap in your stocking this Christmas, I recommend this. Definitely for the cheese lover in your life. And if that's you, treat yourself. You deserve it.
And now for a farm update.
So the big news this week is it snowed. Finally got some snow on the ground. The babies have never seen snow before. So all summer since they were born in late spring, it has been a good idea to eat holes in the wood. Chomp, 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 chomp. You'll see at the back I've patched it already. I've also patched at the back with a piece of that like holy pegboard stuff. And I've patched on the inside wall here as well, where they tried to break through to the milking stand. Eating all of the wood that your house is made of is apparently a good idea. So today when I'm done cleaning this out, I need to patch all of these holes and make this building at least winter tight. Doesn't it look pretty though?
Over in the chicken pen, you'll see that the roof I've got on there has been covered in leaves and I haven't cleared those leaves off. And now we've had the snow, it's all getting weighed down and it will actually pull the roof down if I don't clear it.
It's like a giant sieve.
So attached to the wire around the walls, I've got a layer of wire that runs around the inside, and then at the very center, so think like the mat on a trampoline, the very center is a flexible fishing net. So I can just grab one piece of it and pull, and it will shake through like a giant sieve. as I said. But I do have an escape hatch at one end, so I can unhook that part and just drop all those leaves down into the coop. The chickens and ducks will love having a play with those. And it means that there are no leaves up there to hold any future snow, and we are definitely going to get future snow. And when I'm done, all I have to do is hook it back together so that the lynx and foxes and potentially still bears, any kind of predators, can't get in. This week in cheese. Ordinarily at this point I would tell you some exciting news from the world of cheese, but today's news is just me. I've just passed my Academy of Cheese Level 2, so I'm now a member of the Academy of Cheese. And finally, the taste test.
So you may know right now I'm studying the Academy of Cheese Level 2. I'm listening to Charlie Turnbull on videos that he's got. I'm going through all of the studying, and I thought, I'm just going to grab some cheese so I've got something to snack on. And I pulled out a piece of Brouere. I think it's Brouere. Cost $7.13 Canadian. Price per kilo $69.90. Net weight, I had about 100 grams to start with. Now I've cut the rind off because it's inedible. You can see across the side and across the bottom where the paste is darker, much darker towards the rind. So I'm happily munching away on this cheese, watching, studying, as I said, and I'm thinking, this is a really good cheese. Like, I've never heard of this. Apparently a piece of this was sent up into space by our pal Elon in 2010. Not sure why. I'd left it on the planet myself. It's really, really good cheese. So I'm looking at my flavour wheel here to determine what I'm tasting. There will be a link to the flavour wheel that I'm using in the comment section if you'd like to go and have a look, print this out yourself. It's available free on the internet. It is the Academy of Cheese Level 2 Structured Approach to Tasting Cheese wheel. Oh, this is so good. Apparently this is a Gruyere style cheese, which explains why I like it so much. It's nutty, it's light, it's grassy. Apparently it's only made from spring milk. So this would now be 3, 4, 5, 6 months old, as we're just about to go into winter now. The colour is dark, mellow, buttery colour, darker towards the rind. The paste is firm. There's not really any significant give in there. It's very dense. Haven't found any crystals yet, but this is an exceptional cheese. So I thought, I'm munching away on this and I thought, I'm going to share this with my peeps. So here we go. Brouere, nutty, buttery, creamy. There is kind of a caramel backbone to the flavour profile, and just an absolutely cracking cheese. If you can get hold of Brouere, it's my recommendation that you go do that. That is too good.
Thank you for joining me for This Week in Cheese. See you next Wednesday.